Hey YouTube. Uh, Thanks for spending your time with me. I am humbled and blessed to be in your presence. First and foremost, all right. I am doing a video right now because we just had like a really tumultuous weekend. Inclement weather was everywhere Saturday, and a lot of the stuff that I saw so many accidents, so many rollovers, so many skid outs that I couldn't even keep count anymore. Now, my load was a load that should have took one day, but when it comes to inclement weather, I don't have a problem slowing down. I saw I was not the norm. Everybody was going past me. Everybody was flying, but I kept passing them stuck in the ditch, rolled over, um, in an accident, and it was just so many 4-wheelers and 18-wheelers. You know, all of them were having the same issues. I drove through the tornadoes. I drove through the flooding, the thunderstorms for 3-4 states. And then by the nighttime, I had made it to the Midwest, so the roads were becoming iced up. And where I dropped off, they had received a gang of snow. So it was crazy, but I knew to take my time and everything. The only issue I had is somebody tried to beat me when I was getting on the off ramp, and they cut in front of me. And because they cut in front of me, the only problem I had was I lost control a little bit, because when I hit the brakes, it was already starting to ice up. So my truck kind of did its thing for a while until I could correct it. And keep on going, which was very dangerous, because that off ramp was a full circle, a full 360, and it was up high, and it had the down, where the embankments are down. So if he hadn't got it together, he could have went down and hurt himself. And if I wasn't able to control it, I as well could have went right on down there. I had the tractor under control. My trailer was fanning, and I had to get back underneath it. So when it comes to your trailer fanning, hitting your brakes is the last thing you want to do. What you want to do is take your feet off and counter steer it. So if it's going this way, then you want to move it this way. So you're trying to get back in front of it. And so this is what I was doing in a 360 turn, trying to stay with my my trailer at the same time as we were slowing down. I didn't want to hit my brakes. I knew there was black ice on it. All I was really trying to do was get back in control. And once, I was able to get it back, get back underneath the trailer and have them coming back in union. I came on out, but that was really a scary situation that was caused. And a lot of people just don't realize, when it comes to this inclement weather, you cannot drive like you usually do. You have to slow down. You can't be cutting people off. You can put yourself in harm and the other person as well. Another thing that I noticed, when it comes to rain, a lot of people don't respect the rain. They think just because it's raining that it's okay. But if it's raining, like really, when it first rains is actually the most dangerous time to be driving, because the roads are slick. The oil is coming up out of the concrete from people driving on it all day. So the oil is up first. So when you hit the brakes and it's enough and it's slick, you can go out of control. And that's why some people, they be thinking they're hyperplaning, but you're not hyperplaning. You're actually on oil. You're on oil slicks. But like if it's a hard rain, that's good for like oil, because it's enough water to wash away the oil. But That's where you can hydroplane, because there might be too much standing water and you cut across it and your wheels aren't there to grab it, and you're just going on, the truck is or the car is going on its own accord. So you have to like be really mindful of that. But a lot of people, they don't slow down for inclement weather. I was doing 55, 60 miles an hour. And sometimes I made myself go slower, when it started, when it was starting to get colder, when I watched the temperature. And once I saw it was getting closer to 32, I knew roads are getting ready to ice up. And you could tell, because when the cars are flying past, you're looking at it. And if it's leaving those indentation, the patterns of the tires, that's telling you that your road is starting to slick up. It's either going to be oil or it's ice. Because when you go past it, you're not going to you don't see the indentations if it's under normal conditions. But if it's a first rain and it's oil, you'll see them. That's oil. But if you're going through it and the temperature is dropping and you see the tire tracks when the car comes through, it's icing. So, it's at that first stage of icing. So you have to be really, really careful, because you can slide on that even before it gets all the way icy. So it was just, I can't even count all the accidents I saw. It was too many accidents. It was so many accidents. But, everything's good now. The weather is doing pretty good. We had a good rain out here in Tennessee last night. So that's fine. Yeah, today is a slow day. I don't really have that many miles to drive. I'm only got 90 miles to do. So I'm going to get my DOT inspection and oil change done. And that's my day for today. So I'm just taking my time with this one and everything. So all I wanted to just bring your attention. I know people know it, but sometimes we might forget, because we're rushing, or we're trying to get other places, or your mind is somewhere else. I don't think that anybody doesn't know anything. I assume everybody knows everything, but it doesn't hurt to talk about it in discussion, so that it comes back to the front of the mind instead of the back of the mind. So right now we're in the middle of this winter season now. Well, we're at the beginning-ish of this winter season. We're a month in, let's put it like that. We're 1/3 of the way into this winter season. So, it's not going to be getting any better anytime soon. So, let's remember to be careful and when it comes to driving in inclement weather. All right? Peace, love, and light, y'all.